Hi, Sebastian. How are you? Your microphone
Hi,
is,
Dr. Priscilla. How are you?
I'm fantastic. Your microphone is muted. And just as a note, your visual isn't showing, which is perfectly fine. I do want you to know that the videos that are recorded will be on YouTube and on my Facebook page. So,
Oh, excellent.
okay. So now, if you are not a member of my Speak Excellent English Facebook group, I'd love to invite you to become a member. I'll send you the link to that a little later if you don't already have membership, which I don't think that you are.
Oh, perfect, Mr. Priscilla. Dr. Priscilla, I have a question
Yes.
because we had I booked a classroom with you
Hmm.
at 12 p.m.
Okay.
Maybe did you?
Oh, did I forget? Maybe I did.
Yeah, but
Oh, oh, I did. I'm sorry. And it was at 12:30. Oh, I did. No,
mm,
no, no, I didn't. Oh, 12 o'clock. It is
12
here.
o'clock. Yes,
And what time is it now?
at 10 o'clock.
Oh, it's
Now
1 o'clock.
1 p.m. Yes, 1 hour ago.
Okay,
But
well,
I wait. I have the minutes because you know how I have the minutes, and
okay.
maybe if you have time, a little time after this class, or maybe.
Well, this is
Uh,
fine. So what this of course would be perfectly fine. We'll go over some things and we can go over something even different. In this live session that I'm doing right now today, we won't mention any company names or anything like that. It's just open session for me to talk about something that would be of value to students who want to get to know me and perhaps consider becoming a student of mine at some point. But if they don't want to become a paid student, they are going to be acting contributors to my Facebook group. So today, and you are the only one that is here, I think there were 10 people, 10 other people that registered. What happens is sometimes because of the hour, students will register and look for the video to listen to the recording.
oh, okay.
So that would be beneficial to them as well. I want to first tell you, because you're here, I'm also promoting my first ebook for writing for the IELTS exam. So that ebook, for those participants that are participating in any of my live classes, this is the promotional for this month of September. The book itself sells for $19.97, but it is available for $9.97 for participants in our class. All right. And I'll talk more about that at the end of this 1 hour. Other people may join us, and it may be that you are the only person that is here, but it doesn't matter. You will get 100% of the value that I can provide today. Now, is there
Excellent.
something specific that you'd like for me to talk to you about? What is pressing on your mind that you would like to talk about, or what is it that you would like to know? It doesn't have to
In
be
this
about the
moment,
IELTS. It could be
according
about.
to information, you're talking in this moment. No, but uh, according to your plan, did you talk about, or how, are you planning to talk about direction and how to?
Well, start on Monday. We started on the 30th of August. This was a 5-day series. So this is day 3. So day 3, or is it day 4? I think this is day 3. It's conversations regarding directions. Being able
Yeah, yeah,
on
exactly.
on the first day, it was directions for getting from point A to point B, taking and receiving directions for ordering food in a restaurant. So it's an information process. What information do you receive? How do you understand it? The information, the directions, the guidance that is being provided to you. How do you receive it? So I'm asking, do you have a topic that I can give you directions and information to help you better understand what you have heard? Does that make sense? You
Yeah, yeah.
have a puzzled look on your face, like, I'm not sure if I understood what she just said.
Eh, mm,
Okay, so I well,
Maybe I have some confusion, but I can understand about your topic. Okay.
I'll find a topic and we'll see if that topic works for us. See, I'm going to go to my files now. And where are you from, Sebastian?
Colombia.
Okay. And what language do you speak? What is your native language?
Spanish.
Okay.
Spanish?
Okay. Do you find that there are different types of Spanish? Because I think some have said that when they take Spanish, it doesn't sound like the same Spanish that they thought it was. They thought they
Yeah,
were taking.
there is several accent in my language. A lot of accent and different accents,
Mhm,
and maybe some people say it in Colombia, especially in Bogota, is the capital of Colombia. We have another easy Spanish to learn to understand, and
mhm,
sometimes, for example, even though from Spain,
mhm.
it's more difficult, harder to understand because they're talking extremely fast.
Okay. And how do you find the English language? Do you find it challenging? Too many speak too fast, too slow?
I think the grammatic is not complicated. The read it is another. It's not a big challenge, but the most difficult is to understand the accent, and because the pronunciation is totally different. One thing is the word that you read. Another
Mhm.
things is how you pronounce this word properly to communicate. And I think it's the most difficult is the listening skill.
Mm, okay. So I think that phonics for me, when my son was very small, just having him to learn phonics helped him a lot. We'd have lots of little books that had sounds like uh I can't think of one right now, but uh, horse and horse. They sound alike. And then there are the
Okay.
PH words that sounds like, I don't even know. I would actually need to look at something. So let me not even go there and try to go with some topics. What I'm looking for now is a activity that I will add for us, and I'll share my screen when I find the activity that I want to look at today. And so this one's daily conversations. So we're going to look at one about, uh, let's talk about expressing likes and dislikes. That is the lesson that I'll pull up for us today. Expressing likes and dislikes. And why did it not open? Oh, it did open. There it is. So we're going to talk about that. I'm going to share my screen now and see. Oh, there are 3 other people waiting for me. I wish I had not set this up so that I had to admit them, but 3 more people are joining us now.
Oh,
Let's see.
excellent.
Yes, I have to go in there and get them. Sebastian, well, they're there, but I don't know how to bring them in. Manage the participants. Joy, admit Joy. Okay, Joy's now admitted. And okay, I guess the other 2 went away. Hi, Joy, how are you? Joy, are you able to hear me? Okay. Sebastian, are you able to hear me still?
Yeah, perfectly.
Okay, so maybe she went away from her computer and will come back. And let's see. And Joy, can you hear me? Well, Joy, you can open up your microphone if you wish, but I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And we're going to look at likes and dislikes. So you should be able to see my screen. Do you see my screen, Sebastian? Likes and dislikes?
Perfectly, like and dislike. Yes, I can
Okay.
see your screen.
So this lesson is not so different from the lessons that we've had before. What we initially do, depending upon the level of the student, is review the vocabulary words, or in this case, the dialogue. Since Joy hasn't spoken, I'm going to send her a message for her to just let me know she's here. And then we're going to practice the dialogue. Chat. Joy, please let me know when you arrive. Just say hello. Okay, so I've sent her a message. So if you'll read as Kevin, Sebastian, I'll read as Dorothy. What I want you to do is to read as if you're not reading. Okay, so it would sound something like this. Dorothy, do you like to learn languages? Okay, I want to hear the rise in your voice as if you're asking me a question. Do you understand?
Yeah, I can understand. I do.
All right, you may begin.
Okay, Dorothy, do you like to learn languages?
I love to learn other languages. Right now, I like learning Spanish.
I love learning Spanish, but enjoy learning Russian.
Okay, this word is loathe, which means you hate it. I
Love,
loathe, which means you dislike it immensely.
I love learning Spanish, but I
He,
enjoy learning Russian.
it sounds like you're saying love, though. Loathe, loathe,
Loathe,
loathe.
loathe, loathe,
Mm-hmm. Okay,
loathe.
okay. What about school?
I don't like going to school. I would rather learn on the internet.
I hate learning online. However, I'm crazy about going to school.
Which type of movies do you like and dislike?
I adore romance movies, but I detest action movies.
I can't stand drama movies.
We all have our likes and dislikes. Some things we like or dislike a lot or a little more. Hey Joy,
Okay.
how are you? Joy, I can see that you're live now. Are you able to hear my voice? Joy, are you able to hear my voice?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So let me tell you something about learning, Joy. In order to learn, this is totally up to you. If you're too relaxed, you're not going to really internalize what I want you to know. So you see how I'm sitting up nice and straight? This is so that my body can receive everything that I'm going to get today from you and from Sebastian. So I'm going to ask you to sit up nice and straight for me so that my energy level will stay high also. Okay?
Okay.
It's fantastic. So Sebastian, could you read the same dialogue with Joy? This time, Kevin, I'd like for you to read as Dorothy. Joy, could you read as Dorothy? Could you read as
Okay.
Kevin? Kevin.
Me.
Yes, Joy, you will read as Kevin.
Okay. Now.
Yes, please.
Okay, Kevin.
You'll say, Dorothy, do you like to learn languages?
Okay. I'm gonna start. Okay. Dorothy, do you like to learn languages?
I love to learn other languages, and right now I like learning Spanish.
I I
Loathe,
love
loathe.
load. Okay. I love learning Spanish, but I enjoy learning Russian.
What about the school?
I don't like going to school. I would rather learn on the internet.
I hate learning online. However, I'm crazy about going to school.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Which type of movies do you like and dislikes?
I adore romance movies, but I detest action movies.
I can stand drama movies.
We all we all have our likes and dislikes. Something we like or dislike a lot or a little.
Okay, very good. So what we have done is participated in a dialogue to talk about likes and dislikes, which is the same as opposites. Likes and dislikes are opposites. When we talk about opposites, it means things that are not the same, such as hot, cold, right? So, Joy, can you give me an example of one word and then its opposite?
Up and down.
Perfect. Up and down. Sebastian?
And high and low.
High and low. Good. So we understand what we're talking about when we ask about likes and dislikes or opposites. It's not so much that we dislike up or down or high or low, but they are opposites. Okay. Now let's take a look at the next part of the activity for today. And it is our vocabulary. Sebastian, would you read the first one? Joy, read the second, then alternate until other people join, or we will just continue. Sebastian, will you start with the first one? And I'd like
Perfect.
for you to give me a sentence of your own at the end.
Okay. I love. I love is I have to read another to have a strong linking for something. Something take great pleasure in. Example: I love to cook. I like to fly.
Okay. I love to fly. Good. Joy, could you read one for me?
I
The next
like
one.
yeah, to take pleasure in something. I like rice. I like cooking.
I like cooking. Good. Sebastian?
Okay, I love. Okay, to have something to hate something very much. I love. Sorry, could you help me with the pronunciation again, please?
Loathe. It's low. Loathe.
Loathe, loathe,
Loathe.
loathe. Okay, I loathe when people talk bad about other people. I loathe when the people is not honest.
Okay.
People are not
I
are not
loathe.
honest.
Okay. So we need
I
to put in.
loathe.
We need to put in it. I loathe it.
I loathe it.
Even though this one says I loathe when. I think yours need. Okay. I think it needs to be here too. Even though something is in print, it
No.
doesn't mean that it's correct. All right. Because someone created this document as well, but it should have an it. I loathe it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Joy.
Okay, it's my turn. I enjoy to take pleasure in something. I enjoy playing golf. I enjoy cooking, especially on my free time,
I enjoy cooking,
especially on my
especially
free.
during my free time. Very good sentence. Thank you for extending your sentence as well. Okay. Sebastian.
Okay. I don't like. It's a negative. What is B plus B?
Plus B.
It's
P, P,
verb.
P. I know the B is a verb. The P,
Uh,
I don't know. I don't know what the P is. I don't teach grammar, so I can't tell you what that P is. If I think
okay.
about it, I'll figure it out. But let's move on.
Perfectly.
It's
Okay.
probably a phrase. Probably a phrase.
Okay. To not take pleasure in something. I don't like apples. I don't like I don't like sour flavors.
Okay. I don't like sour flavors. Okay. Joy.
Okay, I hate a very strong feeling of dislike. I hate to be bloated after eating.
I hate to be bloated after eating. Okay. Sebastian.
Okay, I'm crazy about informal, excited about something, like a lot. I'm crazy about football. I'm crazy about aircraft.
I'm crazy about what? Aircraft?
Aircraft.
What is it?
Aircraft or
Like a plane?
airplanes.
Like a
Like a
aircraft.
plane. Everything about the aircrafts. Yeah,
Okay, I should remember that this is what we're talking about. Okay.
exactly.
And joy. Last one.
Okay, I adore To like or dislike something very much, to take great pleasure in. I adore my parents' sacrifices for us to raise us a good person.
Okay, I adore my parents' sacrifices to help. Maybe I just say to help me
To help me become a
become a good citizen. How about that? Okay. And Sebastian?
Detest, okay? To dislike something very strongly. I detest politics. I detest corruption.
I detest corruption. Super. And the last one, Joy?
Okay, I can stand to hate something, to unable to put up with something or someone. I can stand on a wrong what? A wrong decision.
I can't stand it when I make the wrong
Wrong.
decision. Okay. I can't stand it when I make the wrong decision. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Super, super, super. Of these questions or these expressions, is there any one that gave you a lot of difficulty that you'd like me to explain further? Sebastian or
Which
Joy?
one?
Are there any that you need me to explain more?
No, for me, I think it's clear. The most difficult is the pronunciation of loath.
Okay.
I love, I loathe.
And you've got it, loathe. Okay, Joy.
Loathe.
Joy, any questions?
No, no more question. It's clear.
Okay. So somewhere I had written down that word. I can't stand, loathe.
Maybe I detest and loathe could be the same, yeah?
Yes, detest and loathe would be the same. Same meaning.
Same meaning.
Loathe, loathe. So I think I wrote it out like this. Low,
It's the first time that I
L-O-W,
saw this word loathe.
loathe, loathe, loathe,
Loathe.
loathe, loathe. Okay. All right. And detest would be I detest, I loathe disruption or corruption. Okay. So this is the fun part.
Loathe.
So what I'd like for you to do, and Sebastian, you're familiar with these types of questions. Joy, as you look at this question in this activity, do you like or dislike flying in an airplane? But we're going to expand it just a little bit. Think about it and then tell me, I like flying in an airplane because I get to fly above the clouds and see whatever you see. Or I dislike flying in an airplane because I am afraid of heights, but I need to travel. Okay, so make your sentence just a little longer. Here are some examples, but I want your answer to be a little longer to give you an opportunity to practice. But let me ask you, Joy, where are you from? Where are you from, Joy?
Philippines. I'm
Where?
from Philippines.
You're from the Philippines. Uh-huh. And what language do you speak?
Um, English and Tagalog.
Okay. I don't know that second language, but I do know English. Okay. All right. So if you will start to read the question and then give me your answer.
By the way, in Philippines, I guess maybe 100 years ago, you spoke Spanish. Yeah? Is it
Yeah, yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
Spanish too, because it was a colony from Spain.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
So do you know any Spanish, Joy?
Just a little, maybe the numbers, uno, dos, tres, like that.
Or you're like me, uno, dos, tres, si,
Cuatro.
and yeah, just I know just little bitty basic things. All right. So your answer, Joy?
Okay, do I have to start it? I hate flying in airplane because I'm afraid like that, and then I have to expand the sentence.
Well,
Or
just look at this part. Just look at this part. Do you like or dislike flying in an airplane? And you would start out, I whatever. You can start any way that you wish. I just want to give you the opportunity to practice speaking. You can
Okay.
say, okay.
I like flying in an airplane because I didn't even try to experience it in my whole life.
Sorry, Dr. Priscilla, is it possible to not use the highlighted because
Oh, you
it's not,
can't see. Okay.
yeah, we can see it.
Okay, sure. Let me move this over so I can pick the highlights off.
Just, yeah, remove the highlight.
Okay, will do. I thought it made it better. Okay,
Yeah,
can you see
now
it
we
now?
can,
Okay,
yeah,
so now
your
maybe I'll
answer.
just make everything darker, make it bolder, and then you can see it better, maybe. Okay, so where's your answer? Okay, here's your answer. I like flying in an airplane because I have never experienced it in my entire life. So I changed it a little bit as you were speaking to be a correct sentence. Could you read the sentence? Joy, can you read the sentence?
Yes.
Okay, I'm listening.
Like
Go ahead.
I like flying in an airplane because I have never experienced it in my entire life.
Hmm.
Okay. And do I have to answer the dislikes?
No, I want you to just read what I wrote. Just read what I
Okay.
wrote.
Okay. I like flying in an airplane because I have never experienced it in my entire life.
And we could say I've never experienced flying in my entire life. Okay?
Flying entire life. Okay.
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 Sebastian,
Yes.
number 2.
Number 2, do you like or dislike football?
Hmm.
Okay, I love football because my bro. I have to read it every 2 sentences or just my answer?
No, just your answer.
Okay,
Or you love, are you saying you love? Do you like it or?
love.
Okay.
I love. I love football
Okay, let me hear you say
because
loathe. Loathe.
loathe, loathe.
Yeah.
I loathe football
Hmm.
because I'm not a good player and I'm not a good player.
Player. Player
Player. Okay, I'm not a good player
of the sport.
of the sport.
I loathe football because I'm not a good player of the sport. Okay.
Okay, I love football because I'm not a good player of the sport.
Okay. And when you're saying loathe, it still sounds like love. Low, 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 low.
Loathe,
The
loathe, loathe,
loathe, loathe.
loathe,
Yeah.
loathe,
Okay. Read this.
loathe.
Read the sentence again. I
Okay, I
loathe.
loathe the football because I'm not a good player of the sport.
Good. Okay. Joy.
Okay. Do you like or dislike exercising? I like exercising because it makes me healthy every day.
Okay. I like exercising because it helps me to be healthy every day. Okay.
Okay. I
You're
like
saying.
I
Read
like
your.
I like exercising because it helps me to be healthy every day.
Perfect. Okay. Number 4, Sebastian.
Okay, do you like or dislike pasta? I love eating pasta, especially pizza. It's one of my favorite dishes. Dish.
I love eating pasta, especially pizza. It is one of my favorite dishes. And I think I'd like this is more uh, formal. It is.
It's one.
So let's make it informal. It's the contraction makes it informal. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna try again. I love eating pasta, especially pizza. It's one of my favorite dishes.
Very good. And Joy, number 5.
Uh, do you like or dislike flowers? I like flowers because Okay. Okay, I'm gonna change my. I dislike flowers because I don't know how to plant it.
I dislike flowers because I don't know how to plant them.
Plant them. Okay.
Mhm. All right. So we're going to create a little conversation now based upon what you all have said. Your answer there. Take this one out. Your answer there. Your answer there. Your answer there. So, Joy, I want you to listen. We're going to have a conversation, and you can ask me why, or tell me
Okay.
why, or
Why?
just whatever you want to ask me, just to keep me talking. So, first, ask me the question, Dr. Priscilla, do you like or dislike flying in an airplane?
Okay. Dr. Priscilla, do you like or dislike flying in an airplane?
I like flying in an airplane because I have never experienced flying in my entire life. Well, your answer can't really say that you like because you've never done it, so you don't know whether you like it or not. I'm just now recognizing
I
this.
could lie, maybe.
So I could say I probably would like
Okay.
flying in an airplane. However, not because, however, I have never experienced flying in my life. So then your next question would be, if you could fly, where would you like to fly? It's just whatever you would think would be a natural part of a conversation. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
Okay, so ask me again. Do you like or dislike flying in an airplane?
Dr. Priscilla, do you like or dislike flying in an airplane?
I probably would like flying in an airplane. However, I've never flown or experienced flying in my entire life. If you could fly, ask me if I could fly, where would I go?
If you could fly, where do you want to go?
Oh, I think I would love to fly to the Philippines to visit my friend Joy. That would be, then you say, oh,
Oh,
that would be great.
oh, that would be great.
Okay, good. Okay, so Sebastian, we'll do the same with number 2. Ask me the question.
Okay, Dr. Priscilla, do you like or dislike football?
I loathe football because I'm not a good player of the sport.
Why aren't you a good player of the sport?
I remember my little brother played football and he broke his ankle, and I said, this sport is not for me. Okay, so now I want the 2 of you to go through these activities that you see and try to create a dialogue. You can change the dialogue as soon as you want to, okay? But you're going to try to get through all of them. Do you dislike airplanes, football, exercising, pasta, and flowers? Do you understand? I want you to touch on all of these at some point. I'll guide you if you need me to, but it's really just thinking on the top of your head, off the top of your head. Okay, Sebastian, could you start? Do you like?
Okay, do you like or dislike flying? In this case, it's for Joy, yeah? Joy,
Yes,
do
it's
you
for
like or
Joy.
dislike flying in an airplane?
I probably would like flying in an airplane. However, I have never experienced flying in my entire life.
Why haven't you ever experienced flying in your life?
Because because we don't have any chance to go abroad, and I think the best time that I'm going to ride in an airplane is when I'm going to work abroad.
Okay. You can either
Okay,
continue or change the topic.
I need to change the topic, yes?
You don't have to. You can continue with that one.
Okay, it's my turn. Sebastian, do you like or dislike football?
And to be honest, I loved football because when I was a kid, I was a terrible player of any sport.
Oh, why is it that y- you're not a good player?
I think when I was a little chubby when I was a kid, and I prefer um, to study maths and another kind of thing, but nothing relative to sports.
Oh, I see. Academics is good also.
Yeah, academics is another way to enjoy it.
Okay, now I understand.
Okay, tell me a little bit. By the way, do you like or dislike pasta?
Uh, Pasta. I love eating pasta because there are some uh, recipe that I learned when I was in college to cook pasta.
Uh, do you have a special recipe? Do you say that?
Uh, it's not a personal, but when I study my course in as a bachelor degree in foods, I we study international cuisine. So we undergone our cooking um, lessons in international, especially in Italy, like pasta.
Oh, it's so interesting. And what about the flowers? Do you like or dislike flowers?
Actually, I just like flowers because I don't know how to plant them, but I I like planting like ornamental plants, but flowers I don't see myself that I'm going to like it because I have sinusitis.
Okay, I have a question for people who knows about cooking. Is it possible to use flowers to cook? Sometimes it's part of the recipe.
Yes, actually, roses petals. If you are familiar with the petals of the rose, they make it like a uh, a dessert or a candy like that. As long as the 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 petals is edible, it should be.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. So the purpose for that activity is to not so much for me to concentrate on your correctness of speech, but to get the fluency of conversation coming from your mouth. So being able to speak English fluently means that words should constantly come at a rhythmic pace, even if they're coming out of your mouth incorrectly, but you're getting accustomed to speaking. So that was a very good exercise. So thank you for that, gentlemen.
Just a
And now,
parenthesis.
Okay.
What is the difference between customs and habit or habit?
mm,
Or
I
it's the
think
same?
I think that they could be synonymous to each other, but I think a habit is something that I do over and over again. Like, um, what do I do as a habit? What is something that you do as a habit, Sebastian? And I'll tell you the difference.
For example, it's a habit for me to have my lunch at 1 p.m., for example, every day.
Okay,
Is it
so
a
at one
habit?
o'clock, if I wanted to know where Sebastian is, oh, he's at lunch. Okay, something that we constantly do. They really are synonymous. So something that I constantly do is scratch my head. And it could be a habit that I scratch my head. But I think I see them a little bit different. They're a little bit different, but they're very similar. Constantly, I'm constantly having to remind you to place your keys in the same place, or I have a habit of misplacing my keys. If you would consistently and constantly put them in the same place, you would always have them. So let's just say for now, they are synonymous. They're synonyms. Okay?
Okay,
All right.
thank you.
So here is our conversation. I don't know, Joy, that you're planning to take the IELTS, the TOEFL, or an English proficiency exam, but this
Yes.
is a question that may be on the exam. Do you like or dislike music? Earlier, we described words that could use dislike or like. It would be great to use some of these words that we've learned today. So when you're
Okay.
describing your dislike for music, you would say, I loathe music. The reason I loathe music is because I can't sing. Or do you like or dislike music? I love music. I love music because in my family, we all are singers. Okay. So, Joy, do you want to do number 2?
Do I have to start now?
Yeah, and I will correct you with your sentence structure.
Okay. I'm going to start at number 2.
Number 2.
Okay. Okay. Do you like or dislike people snore? Why or why not? Okay. I loathe people that snore because I can sleep properly.
Okay, that's it. You gave me your why or why not. I loathe people that snore because I can't sleep properly. Okay, Sebastian, number 3.
Number 3, do you like or dislike when people bite their nails? I really detest when people bite their nails because it's disgusting, and I in my mind, or I imagine a lot of bacteria in her mouth or his mouth.
Okay, so tell it to me again, Sebastian. I really detest when people bite their nails because it is disgusting.
Disgusting, and I imagine, or I think, how can I say, I imagine a lot of bacteria.
Okay, so it's not bacteria, but bacteria.
Like a lot of bacteria in their mouth.
In their mouth.
In their mouth.
Okay, read your sentence for me.
Okay, I really detest when people bite their nails because it's disgusting, and I imagine a lot of bacteria in their mouth.
Okay, say this word, their mouth.
Their mouth.
Okay, and Joy, number 4.
Okay. Do you like or dislike reading books? I love reading books because it helps me to improve my grammar and some additional information.
Because what?
Because it helps me to improve my grammars and get additional
grammar,
information.
grammar, and what?
Additional information.
Okay, and the last one, Sebastian.
Okay, I adore pets because I'm pet friendly. And
Okay.
dogs
Okay.
run in my
Okay,
dogs run in my family.
Okay, but you can't be pet friendly. A person is not pet friendly. A person can be a dog. Can be a dog. A person. Well, people are not pet friendly.
For places?
Well, anyway, I can't explain why it's not pet friendly. I adore pets because I love
Because in
pets.
my family, because dogs runs in my family, run in my family.
Caring for dogs.
Caring for dogs. I want to use the last idioms. Did you remember about family? It's run in my family.
Okay,
It's
run in my
run.
family. Very good.
Yeah,
Very good. Very good. It's very good, Sebastian. Very good. That Sebastian is talking about something in another lesson that we've had. I adore pets because caring for dogs run
in my
in my
family.
family. All right. So that was very good. Now I'm going to give you a different type of activity to do in the last few minutes of class. Let's see, how do I find it? It's going to be Joy. How are you receiving this class today? Is this a good class for you today?
Yeah, for me, my
Joy,
vocabulary.
Joy.
Okay, sorry.
Me? Yeah, it's very helpful.
Okay, you can answer Sebastian, but I have had you as a student, so breaking news. But you can answer. Okay, Sebastian, how is this lesson for you today?
Yeah, no, I have a new vocabulary.
Okay. All right. So we're going to look at this lesson today, and it is called Parents Happier After Children Leave Home. What does that mean, Joy? Parents are happier when their children leave home. What do you think that means?
Parents raise. Parents,
What do you think that means?
parents.
Or do you see my
I think
screen?
yes, yes, yes. I just want to.
What do you think this means?
Where's the sentence?
Up here, parents happier after their children leave home. What do you think that means?
Children are happy when they leave their home.
Okay, read this for me. Can you read this?
No, I cannot read.
Okay, Sebastian, can you read it?
No, I didn't see. I can understand what
Oh, you
happened on the
do you?
screen.
Oh, you don't see it. Maybe you don't see it. Let's try again. Maybe you don't see the screen. Okay, let's see. Now do you see the screen?
No, just your face.
Okay, let me try again. Share the screen. Share. Now can you see the screen?
Now we can
Oh,
see the screen. Okay,
I can see
Okay.
it.
breaking news, English.
Okay, so
English.
let's go back to Joy then. Joy, what do you think it means? Parents are happier after their children leave home. What do you think that means?
I think when the children are already know what they're doing and they have the right to when the right time comes that they were going to leave their home at at least the parents already done their job as a parents to their children.
Okay. Sebastian, what do you think it means?
I think the children's demand a lot of time, and parents need some time to care themselves.
Okay. So let's find out what it means by this topic. Parents happier after their children leave home. If you're preparing for any English proficiency exam, the first thing that you should do is look at the pictures, if there are any, to get some clue as to what they might be talking about. All right. So we see that these are not big children. These look like little kids or young children. So Sebastian, could you read for me the first paragraph? You will stop at anxiety. Okay.
Okay.
Sebastian.
Many of us believe that having children is the key to happiness and a perfect family life. Naturally, this idealistic image is true for some, but researchers say that in reality, children make us happiest when they fly the nest, when they have grown up and left home. Researchers in Germany look at data from a survey of 55,000 over 15 years old living in Europe. The survey respondents were quizzes about their emotional well-being. Well-being. The researchers discovered that most parents were happier. Most parents, excuse me, were happier, okay, with life after their offspring had left home and started making their own way in life. Researchers say this could be because raising children creates financial worry, stress, fatigue, and anxiety.
Very good. Thank you. So I had highlighted a few words that it was the endings, I think, that gave us researchers. I didn't hear the
Researchers
S. Looked.
looked,
Respondents.
respondents
Quizzed.
quizzed,
Good. Any vocabulary words in that passage that you didn't understand?
offsprings, or offsprings,
Offsprings.
offspring.
Offsprings is one of those words that could be in that list of words that you had. These are your siblings, your children, your nuclear family, your offsprings. Okay. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So after their offsprings had left home, after their children left home, after their children had left home, offsprings being the children. Okay.
Okay.
Joy, could you read the next paragraph? The research.
Okay. The research was led by Christoph Becker at Heidelberg University, who concluded that a big reason for parents being happiest when their children leave home is that the tables are turned, and the children provide more support to their parents. Instead, parents whose children no longer live with them suffer from fewer symptoms of depression and have a more positive outlook on life. Regarding the role reversal in providing support, Mr. Beck said children's roles as caregivers, providers of financial support, or simply as a means of social contact may outweigh the negative aspects of parenthood. He added that maintaining family relationships may stave of loneliness in aging parents.
Okay. Stave
Stave
and parents.
parents.
Okay. Now, stave means to prevent or make less severe. Any questions? Any questions about this paragraph?
And no more questions.
Okay, super. So now we're going to take a quick look at what we're going to call synonyms. And I just said earlier that the word synonym means similar in meaning. We'll quickly look at these 1 through 10 and A through J and see if we can determine what the synonym words are. And let me find my drawing tool. So the first word, Sebastian, key would be what? Questionnaire, decided, tiredness, prevent, dreaming, assistance, exchange, answer, signs, or leave home. Which one of these words would be a synonym?
Maybe signs?
Which one?
Signs?
Okay, so you think it might be I? Okay. Joy, what about idealistic?
Idealistic. Idealistic. Wait. Sorry, questionnaire. Sorry, prevent, dreaming, assistance, change, answers. Answers?
Which one?
Answers? I don't know.
Okay, so we'll come back to it. Okay, Sebastian?
Idealistics?
No, fly the nest. No, fly the nest.
Fly the nest, leave home.
Fly the nest is going to be leave home. Okay. Joy, survey?
Questionnaires?
Questionnaire. And Sebastian?
Fatigue, tiredness. Tiredness.
Okay. Joy.
Concluded, decided.
Concluded, decided.
Okay.
Sebastian.
Support assistance.
Okay, assistance. Joy.
Symptoms.
Oh, symptoms could be sign.
Symptoms. Okay.
You can choose something that's already given. That doesn't mean that what was said was right.
Signs.
Okay, signs. Sebastian.
Reversal. Date up. No, I don't have idea. Maybe reversal. I'm gonna put reversal. Exchange answer. Exchange.
Okay, and Sebastian. Joy. Stave off.
Save up. It's prevent.
Prevent. Okay, so what we're looking for now, either to change something, we have used dreamy.
Idealistic is dreaming.
It could be idealistic, because idealistic means not sure, but ideally this is what I would like to do. Ideally, I would like to fly. I'm just dreaming because I don't have a pilot's license. So idealistic would be dreamy. Okay, so you saved yourself. You redeemed yourself. So it would be dreamy. And then we have answer. We haven't used answer. So answer is going to be right. It's going to be key. So answer is going to be key. Answer is going to be key. Okay, so there we have our answers. So you get an idea. Again, this is just a way to help you build your vocabulary. Sometimes this is just some person's idea of good vocabulary words. There are other words that could be used. And when we use key as leave home, what else do we use as? I don't think it would ever be leave home. Key was whatever the other answer was for leaving home. I'm not sure. So then the last part of the activity, of this activity, and I will send you this link in the event you want to just look over it and see. Oh, no, you'll have the recording, so you don't need me to send you this. I'm going to move this over so I can find my pointer. And here we have, I'm going to tell you what this article is about, and your goal is to do something similar, just using about 5 of the words. Use 5 of the vocabulary. Use 5 of the vocabulary words. Sorry I didn't turn my phone off, but we'll manage to get through that. So this article is about children leaving home. One of the key things that I learned is that when children leave home, people or parents express the happiest moments of their time. Parents, or according to the data, it says that family life has improved and parents will hopefully gain support from their children. That's what the research says. Okay, so I use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I use 10 of the words. I just want you to use as many of the words, at least 5 of the words. I will not correct your speaking. I just want you to get the fluency of speaking. And here's what I want. I want to just have you consistently say something without long pauses like, and that's what I mean. So habit, I wouldn't say I want you to get into the habit of, but I do want you to break the habit of saying ums and ahs. So I want you to consistently speak. I'm trying to use consistent and habit. All right. Who wants to go first?
Wait.
You both are doing great. You both are doing great.
Sorry, I have a question. Well-being is... Okay, I know what it's well-being. Yeah, okay, thank you, sorry.
Okay, doing well. Well-being means doing well. You're fine. You're not sick. Or you're not financially poor. or you could be poor and still be well-being. All right. Who wants to go first? Hello. Joy, did you say you'll go first?
Let me try.
Okay, go ahead. You may start.
Okay, having a family life. Having a family life would be the happiest time and perfect time when we leave home because our parents support us, that they are the key to make us as a good children.
Okay, so that's more than 5 words. Excellent. Very good. All right, Sebastian, ready?
Okay, ready. According to the article, the family life could be with fatigue and anxiety with the well-being of the offspring, and after the children leave home, according to the data, the symptoms disappeared.
Okay, very good. Very good. Yay. You all did great, did fantastic. Well, that takes us to the top of the hour to complete our activity for today. Now, let me go back to not sharing my screen and come back. I want to say thank you so much, Joy, for joining me today. Sebastian, it's always good to see you and have you in session. I hope that you enjoyed the session. Sebastian and Joy, tomorrow it would be day 4. You will have to register for each class, but if you'd like to attend tomorrow, it will be at 1 o'clock as well. And I will be here with a different topic. Or if you would like to provide a topic, then I would be happy to entertain that for our session as well. Any questions?
Oh, excellent. Yeah, could I invite another people to say this?
Oh,
is okay?
absolutely. Please tell all of your friends to come.
Oh, okay, perfectly. I'm gonna try to
everyone
make this.
everyone would have to register. And for those of you who join this session, you are invited to purchase my ebook. It is on sale, valued at $19.97. The ebook that I'm promoting for the month of September is the one for writing for the IELTS exam. So Sebastian, you may find this book very useful. It's an ebook. You may find it useful as well. So if you don't have any questions for me, I want to again say thank you so much for joining me. I am Dr. Priscilla. I am the CEO and founder of Speak Excellent English. Sebastian, not Sebastian, but Joy, how did you find me? Are you a member of Speak Excellent English?
No, I just searched in the Facebook regarding about fluency, English proficiency, and then the result it shows that there is a page like what yours, and then I have to like it and
Okay. So you had to like the page.
to follow
Okay.
you to follow.
Okay, well, please consider joining my Facebook group. We do a lot of things. I talk a lot on there, especially when I'm going out to the lake and I walk a lot and talk. So you get to listen to me. All right, well, thank you guys for joining me today. It was my pleasure. Sebastian, I will send you my link to my Facebook group and my YouTube channel, and I would like to invite you to join. Okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
Thanks.
Okay,
And
have a good day, Dr. Priscilla. Bye.
invite anyone to join us tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.